include your listeners by mentioning reviews, asking for feedback, and making a space that's just for them. And that could be Instagram story close friends, it could be a Facebook group, whatever platform you feel good about. Number 3, share exclusives. Now, I'm not talking about making extra work for yourself. All I'm saying is, in the private space that you create, tell your fans what your plans are. So it could even be, this guest has just accepted, or I'm planning a live episode, or I'm going to take a hiatus over XYZ, and then I'm coming back with something even more exciting. That's a really good way to make them feel special. Okay, this is the good stuff. Podcast marketing. This is doing it in your sleep, sort of. Because that's what we want. We don't want to be spending loads and loads of time doing all this boring stuff. Number 1, when listeners become fans, they're just going to do your marketing for you because they will share your episodes. They'll tell their friends about it. They'll be off and on page SEO, as it were. Number 2, create shareable artwork. And I've got some examples of what I mean by that. But creating really shareable images is just a really good way to get more shares, which sounds really simple. It's not always simple to do. Utilize SEO in your show notes and beyond. This is just another way that you can increase the visibility of your podcast, aka market it while you're sleeping. Workflows. I'm obsessed with workflows. So it can be as simple as canned emails to your guests or to sponsors, or you can do really complicated stuff on Dubsado, but you can automate a lot of admin, making it more shareable in the long run. Pitch podcast critics to be included in roundups. So there'll be lots of, just do a bit of a Google, like top 10 true crime podcasts or whatever, and you'll find blog posts. You can pitch those blog posts, the author, and ask them to be included in roundups. And lastly, combine your shareables with a workflow, and then you've got a bit of gold. So having a workflow where your guest automatically gets an email from you when the episode's live with the shareables and the links and asking them to share is just a no-brainer, really. Here is some examples of my clients' artwork. So full disclosure, building your brand is Liz Mosley, and she is a graphic designer, so you would expect her to be excellent. But hers are just really simple, really great. They tell you all the things that you need to know quickly. Same with Leven. The Better Business podcast, now I designed this so it's not as beautiful as the others. However, what I've used here is a quote, and I really think putting a quote from the episode is a really good way to make it shareable. Okay, lastly, it's the sales pitch, which I know you would be expecting, but if you've decided that you just don't want to do stuff yourself, or you just want a professional to help you, I offer 2 different, well, there's a few more packages, but these are the 2 categories that I offer. One-to-one strategy sessions, and podcast editing and podcast management. And my editing packages can be flexible, so you can just do it for a month, for example. Or they can be kind of quarterly, more intense packages where I'm producing, giving you creative feedback, dealing with basically everything. But if you just want somebody to literally edit the episodes, create those shareables for you, then I offer a package for that. And yes, my strategy sessions are brilliant because it takes the guesswork out of meeting your podcast goals, and I can just do the deep dive and tell you exactly what to do. That's it. I hope you've enjoyed the glow up. I hope your podcast has been glowed up, and I'm going to stop before Loom kicks me out.